You're watching Pick of the Flicks with Tony Douglas, and welcome to my Rating the Movies web series, where I take a movie, be it new release, retro favourite, cult flick or classic, and give it a star rating out of 5. On with the show. In this episode of Pick of the Flicks, I review and rate the 1984 sci-fi thriller Runaway, starring Tom Selleck, Cynthia Rhodes, Kirstie Alley, and Gene Simmons from the rock band Kiss. During his Magnum PI hiatus, Tom Selleck and his trademark moustache made the jump to the big screen for Runaway, a largely forgotten and somewhat underrated futuristic crime drama. Written and directed by Michael Crichton, Runaway is set in the not-too-distant future and focuses on Jack Ramsey, a police officer who specialises in incidents that involve malfunctioning robots. When it is discovered that the robots have been programmed to kill, Ramsey attempts to track down the homicidal madman responsible. As the film progresses, Ramsey is pushed to the limit in a battle to save his son and himself from a batch of deadly robotic spiders. Runaway moves fast and efficiently from one action set piece to the next, while at the same time manages to give us a depth of characterization that makes us care about the on-screen happenings. One of the big differences between Runaway and other sci-fi films of that era is definitely the robots. In Runaway, the robots are industrial types, such as robots that pick bugs off crops or robots that prepare and serve meals. In the original Star Wars trilogy, the robots acted human, while in Blade Runner and the Terminator, the robots were machines but looked human. Runaway's setting is closer to our present world and more in line with the technological advancements of our current life. Runaway was ambitious and creative with its themes, and for the most part it succeeds, thanks to some suspenseful plot elements and believable performances from a solid cast. Tom Selleck is superb as policeman Jack Ramsey. He blends into the scenery so effortlessly that he doesn't appear to be acting. Tom's natural performance in Runaway could easily be one of his very best. Dancer-turned-actress Cynthia Rhodes is also very good as Selleck's partner and love interest. She looks great and plays off Selleck with ease. Runaway was a step in a different arena for Rhodes, who had previously appeared in Staying Alive and Flashdance. Runaway gave Rhodes a rare opportunity to display her dramatic chops before earning her signature role opposite Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Runaway also marks the official film debut of Kiss band member Gene Simmons. That's if you don't include Gene's appearance in the 1978 TV movie Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. According to Simmons, during the audition process, director Michael Crichton asked him to stare at him for a minute without making any facial expressions. After this, Crichton decided that Simmons looked menacing enough to cast him as the lead villain, and I must say Crichton made the right decision. Just look at those eyes. Kirstie Alley also appears in a small but pivotal role as Gene Simmons' former lover. Alley bounces onto the screen with her trademark 80s hairdo, and in the film Kirstie double-crosses Simmons only to pay the ultimate price. Last but not least, Police Academy regular G.W. Bailey plays it straight as a hard-nosed police chief, a big departure from his usual comedic performances as Captain Harris. Upon release in the United States, Runaway was deemed a box office failure, but this is not a true indication of the film. Tom Selleck once said, "Runaway was a good film that I'm very proud of. It didn't do well, which was a great disappointment, but with Michael Crichton at the helm, it was pretty good stuff." And really, I couldn't agree more with Tom. Runaway is an offbeat, underrated slice of futuristic escapism that deserves and demands some respect. Runaway may have been made way back in 1984, but it still stands today as a technologically potent crime thriller with a compelling vision of how robotics and human lives collide. Finally, if you're a sci-fi fan and haven't seen it, you've missed a unique entry in the genre. If you're a Tom Selleck fan and haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? Because this film is Magnum versus the deadly robotic spiders. Maybe if they had have called it that, the box office would have been better. My rating for Runaway is 3 stars. Well, now it's over to you. What do you think of the film? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or is it just okay? Better still, would you watch it again or recommend it to a friend? We want to know your thoughts and your rating, so please have your say in the comments below. Until next time, this is Tony Douglas, rating the movies for Pick of the Flicks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.